2. 5 armed men ran quietly and easily through the ageless boulders and towering aspens and ponderosa pines. They didn't see her yet, but they knew it wouldn't be long before they caught up with the girl. They were jogging rapidly, but every so often the man in front picked up the pace a significant notch or two. All of them were competent trackers, good at this, but he was the best, a natural leader. He was more focused, more controlled, the best hunter. The men appeared calm on the outside, but inside it was a different story. This was a critical time. The girl had to be captured and brought back. She shouldn't have gotten out here in the first place. Discretion was critical. It always had been, but never more than right now. The girl was only 11, but she had gifts, and that could present a formidable problem outdoors. Her senses were acute. She was incredibly strong for her size, her age, her gender. And of course there was the possibility that she might try to fly. Suddenly, they could see her up ahead. She was clearly visible against the deep blue background of the sky. "Tinkerbell, northwest, 50 degrees, the group leader called out. She was called Tinkerbell, but he knew she hated the name. The only name she answered to was Max, which wasn't short for Maxine or Maximilian, but for maximum. Maybe because she always gave her all. She always went for it, just as she was doing right now. There she was, in all her glory. She was running at full speed, and she was very close to the perimeter fence. She had no way of knowing that. She'd never been this far from home before. Every eye was on her. None of them could look away, not for an instant. Her long hair streamed behind her, and she seemed to flow up the steep, rocky hillside. She was in great shape. She could really move for such a young girl. She was a force to reckon with out here in the open. The man running in front suddenly pulled up. Harding Thomas stopped short. He threw up his arm to halt the others. They didn't understand at first, because they thought they had her now. Then, almost as if he'd known she would, she took off. She flew. She was going over the concertina wire of the 10-foot-high perimeter fence. The men watched in complete silence and awe. Their eyes widened. Blood rushed to their brains and made a pounding sound in their ears. She opened to a full wingspan, and the movement seemed effortless. She was a beautiful, natural flyer. She flapped her white and silver wings up and down, up and down. The air actually seemed to carry her along like a leaf on the wind. I knew she'd try to go over. Thomas turned to the others and spit out the words. Too bad. He lifted his rifle to his shoulder. The girl was about to disappear over the nearest edge of the canyon wall. Another second or two, and she'd be gone from sight. He pulled the trigger.